Hello and welcome to the Smiley Morning Show. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'm sure this is going to be a positive experience for everyone watching. Well done if you're watching in the mornings. This is the best time to watch stuff. You need to get your funnies in early. The earlier the better, then you can enjoy your day. So in the last 3 weeks I have been absent, but I have been busy as well. Last week I covered the BAFTAs for video games for a video game company that I do a podcast for. And it was pretty awesome. Here's a little picture of me getting an award.
Oh, a chocolate BAFTA. It's a tiddly BAFTA. In my eyes, the best kind of BAFTA.
Okay, it's made of chocolate, but it's pretty good. I have received an award for Sony Best Radio Station in the South. Me and the Newbury Sound crew from back in the day. And also nominated for a GMA award last year for our video games podcast, which is pretty sweet. I didn't get to go to the award ceremony, but it was nice to be nominated. Nice to be thought of. So I wanted to cover some weird awards throughout the world. But these are my favourite ones. So I know there's some weird awards out there already, like the Raspberry Awards that go to movies that have flopped at the cinema or just plain terrible. And even actors can get those. I'm sure there's a few people I could mention that I'm not going to mention, but we all have a favourite actor, and Nicolas Cage isn't mine. There's also a favourite of mine called the Darwin Awards, which, if you haven't heard of it, is when stupid people die from stupid things that they've done, which sounds a bit harsh, but when you think that one of the winners of the Darwin Awards was a man that, during a drinking game, his friend cut off his toe with a chainsaw, and this guy, I think it was like Azini or something, he chopped off his own head. Just think about that for a second. So competition is quite strong for most favourite award, but these are a few of my absolute favourites. So there's one called the Bad Sex in Fiction Awards, right? And basically it's an award that goes on a book or a novel that has the worst writing ever. I mean, we're talking worse than 50 Shades. I haven't read 50 Shades of Grey because I'm a man, but these ones are even worse. I mean, this is one of the winners. She made a noise somewhere between a beach seal and a police siren. If that doesn't get you going, then you're a human being. And Australia have an awesome award called the Ernie Awards, and these are the awards for most. It's an ironic award for the most sexist remark from people in the media. And this is the mark that someone made out in Australia. His name was John Maloney. He was mayor of the small Australian mining town of Mount Isa. I'm sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. But I'm not that sorry. He remarked, this man was put in government. He said that beauty disadvantaged women should move to his town because it's mainly populated by males who didn't have very high standards. Which is a poetic way of saying ugly. And I might be helping out the tourist board here of the small town of Mount Isa, because I know a lot of friends that have very low standards. Very low indeed. The next one is called the Stellar Awards, where someone gets an award for, it says here, sue happy Americans. But, you can sue people anywhere. But America is quite known for it. There was that one woman that sued McDonald's for $2.5 or $2.9 million dollars and won because her coffee was too hot. Although if you've seen the documentary, she did burn herself quite badly. So the most famous winner of this award, the Stellar Awards, is a guy called Christopher Roller from America, who sued David Copperfield, the illusionist from the 90s, and David Blaine, who is just a weird guy who freezes himself and puts himself in weird situations, claiming that their magic tricks defied the laws of physics and they must have been wielding godlike powers. And that's bad enough, but he claimed that he was a god himself, and that if magicians were in possession of these supernatural powers, they must have somehow stolen them from him. That is clutching at straws. I mean, it's just like, you can imagine the court case going on and him losing the first trial and then just losing the plot altogether. I quite like that. I hope he won. It shows tenacity to be that relentless to being such an idiot. This next one is called the Ig Nobel Prize, which goes to people... Ignoble, by the way, means dishonourable or not of nobility. They're awarded to people that come out with inventions that make people laugh and then make people think. So one person actually got an award for turning bras into gas masks, for example. But the most famous one was the person that won the theoretical gay bomb. It was a device that would scatter female pheromones over enemy soldiers and cause them to become sexually attracted to each other. That would have made some incredible footage on the BBC covering Afghanistan, where once they were shooting each other and blowing each other up, and then they're dancing to Cyndi Lauper together. So thank you very much for watching this video. Tomorrow is not a video to be missed. If you can, please share tomorrow's video more than anything, because a lot of time went into it, and I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you subscribe, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. From me, the penguin, and this cat, take care. Toodle pip. Ah, Smiley.